Well, time's up. Well, had my fun as Accelerate. Yeah, I mean, they actually got through areas better than I thought he would. I was expecting the trees and stuff to give him way more grief, but nah, he just kind of skirted through. My only concern was, yeah, if I fall down a hole, I'm kind of effect with them. Although, no, yeah, I don't know. If I got up a couple of levels with them, I'd literally just build a wall on it, in theory. Now, this thing is very interesting, if it goes far. This thing decides it wants to go super far, turning into Accelerate again, having a run down it could be a lot of fun. And you get top of this building to get up there, though. Well, that shouldn't be too hard, right? Oh, keep going, keep going, keep going. Blah, 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 blah. I have good armor, I will be fine. Right, road. But I need to wait for my watch to reset, but hey. Where's this fancy taking us? Well, it's going north. There's a village there. Well, in fact, I don't even have to go over there. I can't want, yeah, I kind of want to check out the road. Like, come on, it's a big, long, straight road. I'm gonna go as Accelerate and go super fast down it. Of course, I want to go down the road. All right, Accelerate, let's go for an R run. Huzzah! Weirdly, no misfires today. Actually doing real well on that front. Alright, so. Full speed down the road. Where does this take us? Well, it takes us to a tunnel. Okay, it's gonna be slightly harder to kill things like this, but okay, you have a hold shift, don't go too fast. And there's a bunch of things. Oh, that's just brigade, never mind. Ah, and that's in the road. Well then. Alright, never mind. It's not a very big road as it turns out. It's a small little road, whatever. Anyway, blah. Village! Bigger village. It doesn't have a corrupted chunk in it. Or a dragon nest within like 5 feet of it. Oh, so I just run over the top of a hole there? I did. Yo, we're so quick we can run over space. Diamonds, bits. Ooh. This is all very nice. Yeah, I'd like to sleep in this village, please. This seems much nicer and much safer. Oh, wait, don't sleep through the night, though. Oh, yeah, we need to actually fight things, don't we? All right, hold on. So tone down the speed to, like, level 2. That way we're quick enough to react and move away from things, but we're not so quick that we're, you know, blipping all over the place. And from there, start the murder and everything. Mainly, I need to go murder mobs. This is why that little island actually was pretty good, because it just had tons of, the easier Gilmore of Gaia stuff chilling around during the day. Which, okay, the plane biome should do that too. So, you know, that should be the case once it hits daytime. We should see, like, Centaurs and stuff like that running around so we can just fight them and get some easy levels that way. There we go, level 2. So, get speed boost. Yeah, and there's wall run. Yeah, I'll literally just take that. Stick to and climb vertical surfaces quickly. Look up or down while attached to move. That could be very useful. That just means if I go near the cities and stuff, I can just clear them super easily. Yeah, okay. I think an alien like Accelerate is probably a good thing to give him like a dagger or something to shank things with. His physical output isn't that insane on its own. Is it? Like, actually no, it attacks 9. Well, it attacks 9. That means 4.5 damage. Whereas, yeah, in turn, 7.5 here is actually like 15 for like actual damage. Isn't it? Wait, hold on. Wait, no, wait, did we just do 9 damage period? Hold on. No, we do 4.5, okay. Yeah, okay, but that adds on top of the dagger, though. So, yeah, it's definitely worth arming the aliens that can, you know, need weapons. Like, people like Diamond Head and Forums don't really need it, but people like Accelerate definitely do. Hello. They can shoot me like this. You wanna... Ow. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I can't. I mean, apparently, yeah, that's based on my reactions, though. That's just because I'm slow. Yeah, if we just keep, like, moving and stuff, then it's no bother. We can just, you know, keep moving until we're showing doing, but, yeah, except to utilize our speed bearer is what I'd like to say. There's a lot of grass in the way when I try to run by and swing at things. In theory, Accelerate is an amazing alien. Like, in theory, the idea of super speed is amazing. The only problem is I don't have supernatural reaction time to keep up with it. Oh, so no! We're so close to getting level 3. Oh, hello. Hey, yo. Wait, what? Well, you're a Galvanist. You're one of the Ben 10 guys. So where the fuck did you get transformed from? There shouldn't be a Ben 10 thing here. I don't know, we're turning him back. I thought the means to turn him back. Oh well, never mind. If I made potions of weakness, maybe that could have worked. Maybe I should have stored them. Maybe I should just like put them in a hole and cover them up. But I think if we just despawn, wouldn't it have? Oh, hey, you will be what's stopping me from sleeping tonight. Hey, Mr. Golem, you want to give us a hand? Yeah, there we go. Mr. Golem did his job. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, let me sleep. Right. Okay. Well, this area should work. This area, like, I can clear the area up a bit, so, you know, when mobs spawn and stuff, I don't hit the grass. But yeah, this area should work. Should be able to fight a bunch of things during the day and night around this area. Plains biomes is a lot nicer. Searching for crash sites and stuff. I don't really know how we're getting that one. Wait, actually, hold on. No, wait, it's just one of the things, isn't it? It's just, that's like, in theory, if we search hard enough, we will eventually just find some more crash sites and some more bits. Like, whatever that is there, maybe that's the thing. Yeah, I kind of just start looking for those, because it'll be nice to, like, you know, start finding underground dungeons and things. Unless maybe maybe they are rarer now, because now you can get maps and stuff to them. Possibly. I mean, thankfully, I don't need my Galvin scrap for anything now, so whenever I come across structures and get Galvin scrap, I can now literally just trade it in for the keys and the urns and stuff, so that'll be something to do. You know, possibly I'm having a bit too much fun playing as Accelerate, since now whenever I'm transforming, I'm just instantly going over the Accelerate to continue training him, which is an odd thing because I don't really think he's going to be the guy I'm going to be using for big combat things. I don't think he's going to be the guy I'm mainly using if I want to travel places. I really should be training up Stinkfly. Stick and claim vertical surfaces look up and down while attached to move. Is that this? Wait, what? Oh, that's this. Oh, that's the kick thing. Hey, can I? No, how this work? Oh, there we go. My speed's higher. I can click V. Okay, hold on. Can I now do this? Yeah, there we go. It just took me a moment. Now I can. Yeah, if I need to, I can up over bits about stuff. It's a bit slower than just, you know, flying, but whatever. Oh, I don't want to be in a birch forest. I know what lives in a birch forest, but okay. If I travel around enough, in theory, would I be able to find some Ben 10 structures? That's the thought right now. And as it turns out, if I take a water route, then yeah, this is Accelerate can get us anywhere we want to go super fast. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, in theory, I should be able to get away from that, right? There are pixies trying to follow me. Good luck. Good luck trying to follow Accelerate. Okay, running on that water there didn't lead anywhere because that wasn't an ocean. That was just a little river thing. See if those pixies actually manage to follow me over here, I actually will just crash out. Okay. Looking on map. Are there any bits? There's far too many of these things. You put in lost cities, you have rare cities floating around, and all of a sudden there's these structures everywhere. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go up there on that road here so I can run down it. That seems like a good idea. With whatever time I've got left as Accelerate, let's use it for finding roads and going down roads. Because if I fill in enough of the map as Accelerate, I might not find the structure things I'm looking for straight away. But in theory, if I've unlocked the map, I can look it over later and maybe I'll find something that was hidden away that I didn't notice. Brakes. Ugh. Darn. All these roads are really short. These roads can be huge. I've seen them be huge. Where's the big long roads at? Uh-oh. Yo, terrible timing. Terrible timing. No! This isn't where I want to time out. Oh, you're kidding. Well, since I'm trapped in here for a little bit, as a quick little note, yeah, so looking at cards and stuff, so a lot of people, I've seen mention of a, OFIC. I've seen mention of an add-on mod for this mod, like an extra mod supposed to work in tandem with it. Mainly focusing on, I don't know how you pronounce their thing, basically the monster trio, the Halloween trio. I don't know. I seem to recall, like, so those particular episodes of Ben 10 where it introduces the werewolf, the mummy, and the Frankenstein guy. Yeah, I seem to recall those being, like, okay, so, back when, you know, Ben 10 was first coming out and stuff, getting full DVD collections of things like that wasn't really so much of a easy thing back then. It was like, hey, we released a DVD, and it's like, you know, like 3 episodes and stuff, and it was, it was terrible. Yeah, but I think back then they also used to release, like, certain, like, random DVD things that I think in, like, tied to, like, comics or something like that. Basically, my brother got hold of something, and it had essentially the episodes tied around those guys. I think it was meant to be Halloween themed. That's the way I remember seeing the introduction of those characters, like, seeing those aliens. Was this random DVD thing my brother got hold of, and it was like the only Ben 10 DVD thing we had. It was an odd thing to have, but we had it. Or I'm tripping, and I just made all that up. I'm pretty sure that's how it happened. Like, I know for a fact there used to be a thing where they used to release, like, essentially, like, DVDs with, like, comic things in that randomly for, like, certain things. I do know that definitely did happen. I'm just trying to remember how on earth we got hold of certain Ben 10 episodes. Like, particularly the monster ones. I don't know if they were tied to a comic or whether I just got it from something else, but either way, we end up with those. So, basically, there's a mod that introduces, supposed to be them. I don't know if it actually does add all 3 of them, but at least adds, you know, Blitzwolf, the wolf one. And people would say, hey, you should get this, it's really good. So, I went and checked it out, and, you know, all well and cool. I did see some worrying bits, though. Mainly, I saw bits, basically certain comments and stuff in there, basically saying how when they use the mod, some of the time they're then not able to get back into their own world because it like crashes or like it kicks them out and stuff because it's something the player does. Yeah, that's a concerning part. When I see comments like that, I do worry because, you know, me losing access to my world's kind of a big deal. So I don't know if everyone's recommending this mod. Hey, anyone know if it's actually safe to play the current version of this mod and it's not going to just kick me out of my world? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, we fly. Oh, I changed the color scheme around. I forgot I changed the color scheme around. It looks so dopey. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. We got Stinkfly. And we got pixies. Oh no. No. There's a bunch of them. Oh my god, there's tons of them. Oh my god, there's tons of them. They're everywhere. Oh, I hate it here. Okay, we need to go. We just go and keep going and just hope they don't manage to follow us anywhere. I want to go back to the safe pods. I don't want to go near the birch forest anymore. I say seeing several dragon nests and realizing this area ain't all that much safer. Oh, dear. Luckily, the dragons seem to be asleep right now. Right, hold on. What we should be doing, as Stinkfly, we should definitely be, like, trying to level Stinkfly up. Because Stinkfly gets quicker and stuff, and him being strong is a really good one. Like, he's a really, really handy alien for floating around. He's also not exactly the most combat-orientated one, because if you look at his powers and stuff... Actually, wait, no, his attack and defense is great. He's just getting no toughness. Okay, wait, so that means he actually hits ridiculously hard. Hello, that's pretty useful. But it also does mean that, yeah, if a Minotaurus hits us, we're probably in a lot of trouble, because, yeah. Alright, it says plus 11, wait, is that... Hold on, wait, hold on. No, we've got a thing for this. Gua says you can't move. There we go. Wait, yeah, people were saying, like, I wasn't sure exactly what the goo did. When you goo people, it doesn't just slow them down. It literally traps them in place. I didn't realize that, but that's actually a really, really handy perk. So I'm pretty sure in the old version, it used to just be that it shot like a goopy projectile. I think it slowed them and, like, hurt things a little bit or something, unless I'm misremembering. Yeah, no, the new one doesn't do that. The new one just kind of folds them in place. Which is pretty awesome. Toxic gas, flight speed +1. I'll take flight speed +1. Getting quicker is always a good thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're so much quicker. Hello. Bunk. Oh. Wait, hold on. I want to check something. Hold on. If I go there. Oh, the weapon thing actually does... It actually considers how much your weapon's worth. Ooh. Oh, I like that. That tells me exactly how much I'm worth for, like, damage-wise and stuff. Ooh. Right, so if I used artifacts and stuff to adjust my health or had other effects on it, it would actually mention, hey, you currently have regen. Like, say if I had a regeneration potion, would it then show I have regen factor? Would it these aliens can't wear armor, so it's not like I could put armor on them and, like, you know, up their defense that way. I guess technically my weapon can give me armor rating. That is a thing. Because you can have, like, a certain mode of it that actually does give... armor rating. There's a thought. I should probably stop and go cook food at some point because I'm running out of food. Oh, I've actually run out of food now. I've legitimately just run out of food and now I need to actually go cook more. So we got to close that. We got to level 2. What we got? We got slime spit. Spit contains a stream of slime that slows and damages entities. That's probably useful. Pickup's funny, but probably not super useful for like actual fighting. Toxic gas can hurt things. Vibrate your tail to reveal ultrasonic frequencies of nearby entities. That might be good. Okay, I'm gonna try and get slime spit just because that seems like an offensive thing. I'm gonna try and get that so we can try and add them better. Hello. Quickly. Well, she's paralyzed. Yo, we can't. Oh wow, yeah. Actually, that actually just works perfectly. We could paralyze her for long enough where we can actually kill her. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I'm starting to run out of food though. I can't get in. I can't get in. All right, hold on. No, what we do is we break in the roof. No, well, there goes the ammo checks. That was fun while it lasted. Alright, well, I did get some experience for Yield Stinkfly. Good. Alright, well, we can work on him in a second. I'm just going to take the time now while we're waiting for the Omnitrix recharge to cook some grub. Alright, can leave that cooking. Got a little bit of food going. And since I found out you can get experience for killing animals, I've got reason to go food hunting nowadays. I like the fact that is the thing. I like the fact you get, even if it's only a little bit of experience, some experience for fighting the animals. Okay, we're gonna go Blomp. Yep, back to Stinkfly. Yo, quit beating up all the Gilmore Gaia stuff around here, Golem. I need to go fight that stuff. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, why is that there? Is there a birch forest there? There's not. Wait, what? Why is there a pixie here? I have to start playing this Heat Blast again just so I can deal with the pixies that are coming this way. I don't want to deal with them normally. I'll turn into a freaky... Yeah, I'll use Heat Blast for that. Using Heat Blast seems like a very great idea for dealing with pixies. Yeah, you're who I was looking for. These Gilmore ones spawn during the day along with the centaurs. Today we can go and fight and beat up during the day, and I feel like this is much safer. Well, much safer in the sense of at least it's not Minotauruses, because they actually hit like a damn truck. But yeah, these things should, in theory, jump it if there's a bunch of them nearby. That actually works to our advantage, because then we get more XP. Is what I would say if the feckers showed up. Where are they all? I'm at getting levels if you guys don't want to show up for work today. Bonk. Alright, there we go. Slime spit. What on earth does this do? Let's take a look and see, shall we? Oh. Okay, I didn't really aim that very well, but alright, well, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I wasn't aiming that very well, but it was working. I mean, it does exactly what it says on the tin. Yeah, no, if you use Sting, it literally spits out thing, it hurts thing. Okay, it was supposed to slow them down as well. Hey, let's try it. It does seem like it lasts, like, a really long time. It does also look like, though, that we don't get experience for it. But okay, actually, yeah, it hurts them a lot. It gives them slowness 8, goo, and all that, so they're trapped in place. Like, okay, he doesn't use our goop nearly as quick as, like, this one does. Apparently, Stinkfly's just really efficient with his goop. I don't like the fairy being there. Fire the goop. Fire the goop. No. It took a thing. Where'd it go? There it is. Get it? You're being slow, but you're just flying away. I think not. We just love to know why that fecker was here. Like, there is a birch forest actually there. Okay, that makes a bit more sense, but, like, how did one make its way over here? Did it follow me? Well, it must have. That's how this stuff always works. Well, hello. Okay, so this counts as a medal, okay. Blech. Now, he's gotta do it once I do this to you, though. Yeah, I could probably take on Valkyrie's list. Like, in theory, if you get more XP based on... No, there's not one of those. If you get more XP based on beating things with more HP, then beating up Valkyries would give us a ton of XP. Also, just dwarfs are here, and they are also 80, because they're the same tier as Minotauruses. And that does actually give a chunk of XP there, okay. That fun's over. As is with all things, though, yeah, if you want to do grinding and stuff, everything just leads me back to these mountains. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the joining members Moon Knight Gun, and our ANBU members MonsterQ and AdenIsGone. Thank you all very much for the extra special support.